Jack, into the final comfortably, players rested, players with game time. As far as semi-finals go, it's a bit of a Carlsberg one, that, is it not?
I mean, I like the performance. We're going to Wembley. We're going to play Newcastle in the final. I reckon our chances. For the refereeing tonight was awful, but I don't want to look into that too much. I thought when he made those substitutions, the game changed a bit. Still had Casemiro on the pitch, brought on Rashford, he got 2 assists. Martial looked pretty bright, and I like that Sancho was on the pitch, and the fans obviously loved him. But all in all, pretty good performance, and we're going to Wembley.
That's it, Sancho. I'm going to ask everyone about Sancho, mate, tonight. He's been out for a long time. He's had a lot of demons going on, obviously, personal issues. He's come back tonight with that crowd behind him there. Shows some promise there. Coming on in a number 10 and number 9 role, as well as on the right-hand side. Interesting for Sancho, but I feel like there's moments in seasons, Jack, when certain things happen. Sancho coming on tonight, just to give us that boost of quality that we've not had for a while. It does make a difference in seasons, and at a pivotal stage for us as well right now.
Well, we need every player at the moment, I think. With Van der Beek out now and Eriksen till April, May.
McTominay out for 4 weeks.
Yeah, well, we're losing 3 players, and the fact that we've got Sancho coming in, I don't want anyone to rush him in because, you know, you rush him in too early, he basically doesn't even count for you. But I thought the crowd did everything they needed. And I like how Ten Hag puts people in different roles. For example, put Shaw at centre-back, and that works amazing. And maybe we see Sancho start at central attack and mid or somewhere near there in the future. I think this is Ten Hag, and he's really developing our players. You see with BISSAKA, he hasn't played a different position, but his game is just improving so well, and I hope that happens to Sancho as well.
I mean, you said it there, BISSAKA is another one who I picked out on my vlog who's been brilliant. I can't see Dalot getting back in this team right now. I mean, you can't dislodge BISSAKA for his performances. He has been on point.
Yeah, well, BISSAKA, everyone's known that he's defensively just sound. His only weakness defensive, I say, is the back post. It's defensive awareness. Sometimes wingers getting behind him, but one-on-one or when they're just really pressing you or interceptions, BISSAKA just comes out of nowhere. And I feel like if you move BISSAKA, you're going to really lose something. At the start of the season, when he made his first appearance, my initial thought when I saw BISSAKA was like, you know, like that's the weaker side compared to Shaw. But we're February now, and BISSAKA is like just the sound of Shaw, and I think putting Dalot in there, they're really going to have to compete with each other now. And although I do like Dalot, I think you can't replace BISSAKA at the moment.
It's exactly what Manchester United players should be going through. You have to fight for every single position. Obviously, Maguire coming on there, Lindelof coming on, being able to rest players in these big games like this just shows you the progression that Ten Hag has made with the squad, doesn't it? The fact that he's not took a risk there tonight, confident in his players getting the job done, and giving half an hour rest to certain players and getting game time in players like Martial. I mean, we talked about Sancho, Jack, but Martial as well. How important is that for him to be coming back on tonight?
Yeah, well, we have 2 strikers at the moment. You can maybe count Rashford as a third, but if you don't have Martial in your squad, I think you're going to struggle. I like Weghorst as a player, and he's a good player, but sometimes when it's not going for him, which it wasn't really tonight, you need that other attacking option, that other play style of a striker. And when the Forest defenders were defending, you know, against a big striker who likes to link up well and get into the box and make those runs, we swap it with a whole different striker who makes the link up even better. He's faster, finishing's clinical. It gives the defenders a bit of a shock, and I think that's what they faced in those 20 minutes that Martial was on, and I'm loving that he's in the team.
That's it. It's brilliant to see Anthony improving down the right-hand side as well. His link up with BISSAKA, like we said there. Garnacho tonight, bit of a learning curve for him as well, Jack. He got a bit of rough and tumble there, but again, he's playing in the semi-final for Manchester United, starting the semi-final. Been given the chance because of that first leg. It's a massive credit again to Ten Hag. He'll go away from that tonight and learn a lot.
Yeah, well, you can't expect Garnacho to have a great game every game, you know. This game, a semi-final against the Forest in a Carabao Cup semi-final, you know, it's good experience. He gets this under his belt. Maybe he starts in the final, but I think game by game, Garnacho is getting better, and I really hope he goes on to be something special. And with Anthony as well, he wasn't on the ball as much as he was versus Reading, but he didn't do much wrong. He did some great passes, linked up well, and I think pressure's starting to go off Anthony now, and that's great. You see today, he tried doing that skill, and actually trying to beat players now, which I think is progression. Again, you have to credit Ten Hag for it.
Give me a man of the match before you go, Jack.
Bruno Fernandes. I think he made the midfield that extra step of quality. I think first half we were kind of missing Eriksen getting the ball from defence to attack, but Fred grew into the game, and I think when we got that going, Bruno's game just shone over everybody else's. I got to give it to him.
Credit, Jack. Cheers for coming on, buddy.
Cheers.